Mike, what might separate two clubs here tonight who, at least in terms of systems, are mirror images of each other?
Well, work ethic and execution. Obviously, they're going to compete very hard. It's well documented. They don't give up much. We tried to express that to our players yesterday, that the game's going to be tight. Lots of times in the schedule, the other team's standings prepares you. They scare you, you get prepared. So they prepare you. When you're playing Toronto or you're playing Carolina, you got to prepare yourself just because the standings don't reflect them in that kind of light. And yet the way they play and how organized they are and how hard they work is going to make them hard. And they got a young back end, three guys or one in each group that can really skate. You know, I think we're in for a big test tonight. We got to be ready.
Tyler Bozak, alternate captain this year. What did you see in him from a leadership point of view?
Well, I just thought he's a guy that we have to have lead. And to me, he's of the age, and he's done some good things in the league. I always thought when we played against him that he was an important player and that he could be a lot better player. And so we're working hard at that. He's embraced that. I don't believe leadership's at all about what you say as much about what you do and how you live and how you prepare. And so those are priorities for us. I think we've done a real nice job there with our leadership group in Hunwick and Bozak and Phaneuf. That way they've all been excellent that way. And so it's important to grow that core of your team so you have more guys in that group. So the more people leading, the better off you are.
How did you see from him offensively?
Well, I mean, obviously he's doing a good job. He's got healthy. I mean, they had the baby. He got injured. They had the baby. He got worn out, and then he's come back and played pretty well for us. I thought he was playing real well. I thought his best game of the year until this last little bit was the Ottawa game. I thought he was fantastic, and then he fell off, and so it's good to have him back. But, I mean, there's peaks and valleys during the year. You just got to keep pushing.
Obviously, you want to beat anybody that's on the opposing bench, but you know, whether it be the off season or that, do you get a sense of satisfaction when you see former assistant coaches, whether it be Todd, whether it be Bill Peters, being successful in the league?
Well, obviously I take great pride in that. I believe in every company the CEO should have a succession plan. I also believe that you're more likely to get good assistants when they know if they come with you, you're going to help them get better and they're going to get jobs. You know, I think it's important you let people develop. You know, I thought Ken Holland did a great job in Detroit with Jimmy Nill and with Eiserman and Patty Verbeek and then all the coaches. I thought we did a real good job. We hired really good, strong people with their own opinion and helped them develop into what they were able to come. I think Pete's an outstanding coach, just like I think Blash is, Paul McLean, Tom McClellan, all those guys, Tom Rennie. We had a good run there, and ideally the guys will get an opportunity. If your team does well, coaches tend to get opportunity, and so we got a lot of work to do here, obviously, you know, to become a team that everyone knows you're a team. But if you do that, then your coaches get opportunity.
Having known Bill Peters for quite some time now, what can you speak to with regards to his character as a head coach?
Well, just energy, just unbelievable energy and passion for the game, and he's a good guy. Pete could be, I mean, if he wasn't working right here, he could go to the oil patch and do that in a second. He could sell ice to Eskimos. He could do whatever he wanted to do. He's a great human being, makes people better, but he's a good coach. And, you know, I knew Pete early, and then kind of, even though I've known him the whole time, I wasn't involved with him as much. It was actually Pete DeBoer. I tried to hire Pete DeBoer in Detroit one year, and he said, well, he wasn't taking the job. Why don't you hire Pete? And I hadn't thought about Pete at all. He had played against the Memorial Cup. He was the guy who kind of got me thinking about that, and then when I hired him, he did a great job for us, and it's good for him. He's getting this opportunity.
Why is he a valuable asset to coaching staff, especially looking ahead to the Hockey World Cup for you?
Well, just for me, I knew one of the things when the job description he's been given at the World Cup is sometimes some guys might not perceive it as one of flattery. You're not on the bench. You're doing all the pre-scouts. You're doing all the work. He knows me. I know him. I know he's a dog on a bone. He's going to get the job done. I think you need, you know, Todd McClellan brought Jay Woodcroft. You need someone who's doing that. And as a head coach, you're a head coach for a long time. You don't even know where the pucks go in practice. You're just not used to doing the things. So Pete's just been an assistant not that long ago, and you know he's got a skill set and his energy's through the roof.